All right, so thanks for tuning in to the Force Production Powerlifting channel. Today was a 5x5 for the deadlift with 365, which is 79% of my 1 rep max. I'm approaching a 405 for a 5x5, maybe even a 425 next week for a 5x5. I just want to push the red a little bit smarter than I did when I first started off the 5x5 series of pre-platform training. These moved super easy today. They felt really, really nice. No sticking, just nice, smooth, and easy. And very, very happy. Excuse me, it's been a long day. This was a long training session. But the stamina from the sprints, I'm telling you, is paying off. Those of you out there who are thinking about, well, should I do sprints or not? Yeah, I think you should. I think you should make a habit out of it, because that cardio, boy, oh boy, it really is paying off. Today I walked out of the gym fresh as a daisy. And I'm talking about I had the assistance work jacked up to near max proportions, and I can even go harder, which is what I will do on the assistance the next time I train. I know where I have to go harder. I know what I have to increase the weight on, and I will do just that. So I decided to do a 5x5 with my competition deadlift, and then a 405 off the blocks for another 5x5. And mind you, I'm only taking 45 seconds to a minute's rest in between each one of these sets. And I did 3 sets of 5 with 405 here. And then I swear to God, this camera, I got to get a different camera to record, because for some reason, and the battery didn't die out, my Canon just shut off before I could pull 405 here for 10 straight. So that's a sign that I definitely need to jack that weight up. Maybe even try me 500 for a 5x5. Maybe even go 500 next week for that 5x5. We'll see. Because these were moving way, way too easy. I got my overhead press in after this. And the first set was strict. And then the other sets, because I'm trying to time that leg drive, I'm hoping that my leg drive from the overhead press will help me get into a rhythm on the flat bench, since my flat bench leg drive is something that I need a lot of work on. But next week, when I do the 5x5 with the overhead press, the first 2 sets will be strict. Here I'm doing a push press and just trying to move the weight as quickly as possible with as much control as possible. And so really not much more to see here, even though, I'm feeling good with these. Again, 45 seconds to a minute's worth of rest, not much more than that. And still feeling fresh as the daisy here. So no complaints out of me for the overhead press. Not sure what you're thinking about this, Coach, but I'm definitely feeling good about having 135 on here. So I'm sure we'll probably talk about that. You might want to have me change the programming a little bit. That starts on the 20th. But for now, I'm feeling really confident with the overhead press. It was definitely a really good back day, really good workout for my back today, and that felt good. I'm really liking pushing the envelope here, and I'm pretty sure I'm pushing it smart. So on to some leg extension. Or wait, first I did all my rows with the supinated grip to try to hit my lats better. And these actually felt really, really good. And that was 245 instead of 225. So I'm definitely getting a stronger back. And hit them shoulders a little bit with a little bit of this action. And these felt really, really good today. I did 3 sets of 8 with 60 These are 60-pound dumbbells. They came off really nice. And then I did a giant set for my incline dumbbell press. So I started with the 60s, then I went to the 35s, and then I went to the 20s. And these really smoked my upper chest. But that wasn't enough for the kid. I had to have some dip action after that. Not sure what I did after this. I think I did do the dips after these. We'll see. I can't remember. But these giant sets felt this giant set felt really good. It's one right after the other, no stopping. For those of you who don't know what a giant set is, that's where you drop the weight once, you drop the weight another time. It's basically it's a glorified drop set. Yeah, so right there, everything's really burning good. Really burning good. I'm even getting lightheaded right there, but it felt good. It felt so good. Yep, and it finished with get that lactic acid burn out of there and just really, actually, it kind of backfired on me because I got the super burn, but I even added in a little extra finisher here at the end with some dumbbell, some incline dumbbell French presses, just to add in a little extra work to the triceps, to the inner head of those triceps. Was that bench press? By God, I'm going to bring that thing back to 315 faster than anybody knows what hit me. Swear to God, I'm so pissed that I lost all that weight off my bench. But when you lose a big chunk of weight off your body, you're going to lose some strength. That's just the way it is. That's just all there is to it. 5 plates here for 3 sets of 8. And then get my dips on. And I didn't get a clean 5x5, although I would have got a clean 5x5 had I not done any of the other chest and tricep work. But that's okay. I got my 25 reps in and finished with 7 sprints on the